Good morning. Hello. It's just about 8 o'clock. So we'll give a minute to let some people come on live and get settled. So we're going to get started. Good morning. Hope everyone is well. And welcome to Gentle Yoga with Riverside Fitness. I am Jackie. If we haven't practiced together, hello. And I'd like to just welcome you this morning to Gentle Yoga. And remind you that do what you can do, what feels comfortable to you. So we work through these postures and it's gentle, so we're not going to go, we'll go deep into stretching and movement and twists. But if they're not comfortable to you, you definitely just need to augment them. I have a blanket here and I use my blanket throughout the practice. If you have blocks or pillows, bring those in. Go gather those now before we start. And this way you have them at your reach when maybe you need something under your hip or something under your shoulder, right? And then you can definitely, good morning, Susan. And you can use those to enhance the postures, definitely to enhance the movement. We'll also do a little pranayama, a little breath work this morning, just to work in some of the opening of the lungs and the full body breath that we can use throughout the practice. And just a reminder, we're here on Thursday mornings to really travel within with the breath and slow, gentle movements. Sometimes we're always going faster or doing strenuous things or strenuous exercise and not just slowing down and traveling within. Especially during these times of uncertainty, it's really nice to travel within since we can't travel without. Yeah, we can't go out and about. So what a better time than to take the practice of yoga and slowing down and traveling within just more and more. Remembering we're inside, we're full of layers and layers of emotions and beautiful things that we can uncover. You know, sort of like an onion, yoga can be. You just keep peeling back the bits of ourselves, and it might be enjoyable along the way. So let's begin. Let's get our block or a blanket or a pillow and have a seat just to lift the hips slightly, yeah? And we can begin a cross-legged seat, a half lotus, depending on what you're feeling this morning, yeah? And so just putting something underneath the buttocks helps rise the hips so you feel nice and tall. You can wiggle around, wiggle through the rib cage and just get that feeling of comfort, yeah? And I'm gonna not do half lotus this morning, so I'm finding that that's not great. Yeah. And so bring the hands to the outside of the knees. Roll the shoulders up, down, and away. Up, down, and away. And up, down, and away. Beautiful. Let the shoulders glide away from the ears. Reach your chin up to the sky. Get a nice stretch with the throat. Yeah? And then bring the chin back to parallel. Drop the ear over to the left shoulder. Just let the right shoulder glide away. Feel a nice stretch through the whole side of the neck. And look back through center. And going the opposite way. Let that shoulder glide away. Yeah. And back through center. Now drop the chin to the chest. Get a nice stretch to the back of the neck. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take a look up. Beautiful. I'd like you to close your eyes now. Gently close your eyes And beginning to breathe through the nose, take a full belly breath. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Once again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Beginning to close the lips. Taking breaths in through the nose, filling the belly with air, and then exhaling through the nose. Beginning to feel this beautiful humming sound in the back of the throat, the jaw. And that's that lovely little humming sound. The breath controlling the breath in and out of the body. Beginning to settle in here, checking in, keeping your breath going, checking in with the 5 koshas, your mental body, physical body, yoga body, bliss body, emotional body. In yoga, they say we're made up of the 5 layers, 5 energy bodies, the koshas. Checking in with no judgment, just checking in to see where you are. Full body breaths. Once again, thinking of your energy bodies as layers of an onion. We just keep peeling little slivers back every time we get quiet and still, traveling within, exploring within. Now, let's begin our pranayama, our 3-part breath. So that's when we breathe 3 parts, one into the upper, like the collarbones, upper chamber, the rib cage, and the lower belly. And you can always use your hands as a guide to remind you. So let's begin. Let's inhale through the lower belly, mid, upper. Exhale, lower, mid, upper. Inhale, lower, mid, upper. Exhale, upper, mid, lower. Inhale, lower, mid, upper. Exhale, upper, mid, lower. Try 3 or 4 on your own here. Like a wave rolling over the lungs, filling up and then slowly retracting. If it's the first time with 3-part breath, that's okay. It takes time and patience to feel the lungs, control the muscle, the diaphragm, and breathing in and out. Inhaling 3 parts. Exhaling 3 parts. Beautiful. Begin to open the eyes. Rise the arms up and overhead for a deep stretch. Open through the front of the body. Blink the eyes open. Look up between the thumbs. Feel that beautiful stretch. Turn the palms out. Look forward. Let the arms float down. Reach the arms up and overhead. And this time we're just going to go for gentle spinal twist. Over to the left. Looking over the left shoulder. Doesn't matter, you can go either way. We're going to go both ways. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, back up. Opposite direction. Looking over the shoulder. Inhale up. And let the arms float down. Twirl your wrists as you go, just to get nice relaxation there. Good. Beautiful. Now, we're just going to come up to all 4s. All right, come on to all 4s. I'm going to move my blanket aside. And we're going to begin some hip circles. We're going to bring the hips over to the right, all the way around to the back. And we're going to bring all the way around. All the way around. Feeling that movement in the hips, rotating all the way around. Pausing, go the opposite direction. And feel the movement in the hips. Nice. Coming to stillness. Inhale. Exhale into child's pose. Pushing back. Reaching the hands out in front of you. Bowing the forehead forward. Maybe rolling gently from left to right on the forehead. Great. Coming to stillness. Rising back up. Inhale. Exhale the left arm up. Nice stretch here. And then we're going to thread the needle. We're just going to bring that back of the shoulder onto the mat. Hand comes up. Nice gentle stretch to the back of that left shoulder blade. Get back into that shoulder blade. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Push the arms up. Left arm up. And then bring it down. Rise the right arm. And then we're going to thread that through the opposite side. So I've got my right shoulder blade on the mat. Just for a nice deep stretch through the back of the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Reach your arm all the way up. Beautiful. Bring that hand back down. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful tabletop. Feeling nice and strong here on the tabletop. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do some cat-cows. So we're going to cat, round the spine, look between the thighs. Exhale, cow. Getting some nice undulation, some movement in the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Cat and cow with your breath. Good. Coming to stillness. So now behind me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross my ankle, my right ankle over my left, yeah? And then I'm going to look to over my left shoulder. Then I'm going to move my ankles over to the right, look over my right shoulder. Then I'm going to go back and forth. A little nice lower back stretch, a little twist through the mid-body. Good. Coming to stillness, I'm crossing, and I'm going to cross the left over the right and look over my right shoulder and draw my ankles over to the right. Beautiful, just gentle lower back stretch. A little bit into the hips, not a whole lot. Back and forth. Beautiful. Nice. Good. And now just come back to all fours. Inhale. Exhale, cat stretch, push back into child's pose. Reaching the arms out in front of you. Stretching the lungs onto the top of the thighs, the chest onto the top of the thighs. And if the head comes to the forehead, to the mat, let it come down. If not, stack the fist. Or if you have a block handy, grab your block. Put your block underneath your forehead. Really just beginning to allow the neck and the spine to align here. Getting comfort in the shoulders. Curling up into this beautiful ball. Maybe even exploring a 3-part breath here, right? Using the connection between the tops of the thighs and the chest to explore that 3-part breath. Inhale. Exhale up to all fours. So let's press nice and firmly into the right palm, ensuring that the shoulder blade is underneath the wrist. Take the left arm and do some windmills with it. Rotating through the shoulders. Getting a nice movement through the shoulder. If the knees bother you, if you need more cushion, grab for a blanket, whatever you need at home. Put it underneath the knees. Yeah, and then I'll go the opposite direction. Great, place that arm down. And opposite side, rotating here. Great. Feeling that beautiful rotation in the shoulder, the opening, going the opposite direction. Go as fast or slow as your body is asking. Think about what you're doing. Rotating through the shoulder and coming to stillness. Inhale. Exhale, cat stretch. Inhale. Exhale, push back into child's pose. Stretching through the upper back, reaching the arms forward, rounding the back over the thighs. Feeling that beautiful opening through the chest, through the front of the shoulders. Nice active child's pose. Hands are reaching out in front of you. Forearms are off the mat. Take a look up between the hands. Tent the fingers. Right, so my fingers like I have cupcakes underneath them. I've got them tented. Yeah. Take a look up between the hands. Walk over to the left side. Lower the right shoulder, lower the left, lower the head down. Find a deep stretch from the hip crease all the way underneath the armpit, down into the right pinky toe, pinky finger. Push into that pinky finger, yeah, and you might intensify the stretch. Look up, inhale, exhale, walk over to the opposite side, right? Lower everything down, lower the shoulders first. Think about it as one movement at a time. Lower shoulders, lower head. Begin to breathe into the whole left side of the body. Press the left pinky into the mat, and you might feel a little more of a stretch through the underarm. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, look up. Walk back through center. Inhale. Exhale up to all fours. So we're just gonna, you can come to all four, you can come to crisscross or hero's pose if you like to sit on the heels, right? So the buttocks comes to the heels. If that's not comfortable, you can sit in all fours, that's fine. Or if the knees bother you, you can always bring a blanket and put it underneath the buttocks and lift the hips. And that stops the compression in the knees, yeah, just a little bit. And think about which seated posture you want to take right now, yeah. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen through the spine. Ensure that the jaw is parallel to the mat, yeah. So you might pull the chin back slightly. So you have a nice long spine here. Beautiful long spine, our lifeline. Our spine connects everything. So we're going to take the right hand, we're going to reach it out in front of us, point the fingertips up, yeah? And I'm going to take the left hand and I'm going to bring it on top of the fingers. I'm just going to gently pull back, stretching through the whole front of the hand underneath the forearm, yeah? Just pulling back, beautiful and gently. Oh, straighten the elbow. And now release, point that fingertips down. And gently bring your hand, the left hand to the back of the right. Gently press. Don't put too much pressure because the wrist is a very sensitive, huh? Oh, feel that beautiful stretch there. And now release down. Now look at the palm and then let's begin to work through the hand. We're going to massage to the outer part of this hand, up through the pinky, give a good massage, give a tug and pull. Then we're going to massage up through the ring finger, the knuckle, the ring finger, and give it a good pull. And go as gentle, you know, if you have arthritis or anything bothering on your fingertips, that's okay. Right now, I know I'm doing a lot more computer work, a lot more cooking, things around the house, gardening, so my hands get a little tired, right? Pull. And then the thumb, pad of the thumb, get in there, the pad of the thumb. And then massage through the thumb, give it a little tug, and pull. Now, look at the wrist. Just begin to flick the wrist, right? Flick the wrist. Feel that nice relaxation the wrist has. Now, begin to massage into the wrist and find the spot where then it's involuntary, right? So I'm massaging, but my hand and wrist are moving involuntary. Kind of like when the doctor comes along and used to give you that test on the knee and your knee would just bounce back. That's where we're at. That's that little carpal tunnel spot, right? That ligament in there. We're definitely just giving that a little massage, yeah? Great. And when you're done with that, just flick it away, yeah? Flick, 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 flick. Let it fall down. Feeling any tingling, streaming, pulsing sensations that might be coming through the arm, the hand, any energy that's creeping up. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing the left arm out, facing it up. Pulling back the fingertips. Getting a nice stretch to the whole forearm, the front of the hand. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Face the fingers down and press to the back of the hand. And these are small muscle groups, I know, and we're not right now working on anything what seems to be huge, but this part of the body really needs attention, and we don't give it much attention. Yeah? And release. I have to sneeze. No, it's not coming. Okay, we're going to massage the outer part of the hand, right? So if you do a lot of down dogs, this is where we're really pressing into, which is part of the reason why we're going to work that out, yeah? And then up into the pinky finger and pull the pinky. And then we're going to work through the pad. I'm going to go to the ring knuckle, work through the ring finger, and give it a little tug. And then up through the middle finger, feel that knuckle, and we're going to pull through that finger right there. And then we're going to go to the index finger. And this is like, you know, the onion. We're peeling little parts of the onion of the body. Parts of the body that, like I said, we don't give much attention to. But they need attention. Yeah, the hands are important. I'm on the pad of the thumb. Oh, that feels good. And I'm going to go up through the knuckle of the thumb, and then I'm going to massage the thumb and give it a little tug. Oh, yes. And now I'm going to reach for the wrist, and again, I'm going to find that spot that I have this flick, yeah? And I'm just going to massage, relaxing the wrist and the hand enough to where that ligament gets to relax and get a massage. Beautiful. Now we're just going to swipe it away, or you can flick it, or you can just rinse it. And let it fall down. Feeling any tingling, streaming, pulsing sensations you might have. It's just energy moving through the hands. It might feel a little lighter, a little tingly. Just bring energy flow. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Beautiful, conscious breath. Coming onto all fours, rolling onto all fours. Inhale. Pressing the palms of the hands into the mat. Noticing if you feel more parts of the hand now pressing into the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Curl the back toes under, and we're going to tip ourselves back onto the balls of our feet, rolling up. Now we're in this, bent ball. We're going to begin to straighten the legs, forward fold. Nice, gentle forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to have the knees on tops of the thighs. And then grab by the elbow and rock back and forth, ragdoll. Let the head hang nice and heavy. Let the head hang nice and heavy. Shake the head out, yes. Shake the head out now. Bring the hands down to the mat. Slide the hands up to the knees. Nice flat back. Roll the shoulders down and away. Hold the belly in. You can have bent knees here. Bend the knees even more. Rise all the way up. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Lower the shoulders away from the ears. Keep the arms up above you and push the hips forward for a gentle front body opening. Inhale. Exhale. Back to perpendicular. Forward fold. Bend the knees. Nice forward fold. Inhale. Beautiful flat back. Roll the shoulders down and away. Straighten the elbows. Begin to hold the belly in. Feel that beautiful modified chair almost, because the knees are bent. Forward fold. Bend the knees. Rise all the way up. Long body here. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Press the hips forward. Feel the front body opening. Reach the arms behind you. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees. Forward fold. Inhale. Nice flat back. Exhale. Forward fold. Bend the knees. Rise all the way up. Leave the shoulders up and over your head. The hands up and over the head. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. Right? Clasp the fingers And now roll the heels of the hands to the sky, straighten the elbows, and come on over towards the right side. Opening through the whole left side of the body. Roll the left shoulder away. Look up at the sky. Inhale. Exhale, back through center. Forward fold, bend the knees. Nice flat back. Forward fold. Bend the knees, rise all the way up. Clasp the hands. Roll the heels of the hands to the sky. Straighten the elbows. Inhale. Exhale. Come on over towards the left side. Deep stretch through the whole right side of the body. Let that right shoulder roll away. Look up at the sky. Feel that opening through the whole right side of the body. Inhale. Breathe into that whole right side of the body. Exhale, forward. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Bend the knees the whole way. Maybe here you want to straighten right knee and bend the left and bend the right and left. So opposite knee, straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Maybe you just want to get some stretching through the back of the legs. That's up to you how much you want to straighten one leg and the other. Good. Coming to stillness, hold the belly in. Nice flat back. Forward fold. Bend the knees. Rise all the way up. Press the hips forward. Let's come back to perpendicular. Bring the hands to the waist. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take the right foot and walk it forward. Bend the knee. High lunge. Right? If you don't want to bring your hands up over your head, you can keep your hands here on the waist. That's gentle yoga for sure. Inhale. Exhale. Take this back foot parallel to the short edge of the mat. Warrior. Arms come out. Lower the shoulders away from the ears. Look down the middle finger. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Flip the front palm, tilt back, peaceful warrior. Deep stretch from the right hip crease all the way up through the fingertips. Bend through that front knee. So you can have a deep front knee bend, or you don't have to have such a deep. That's your choice. Inhale. Exhale, back through warrior. Take that front elbow, place it on top of the knee. Left arm comes up. Beautiful side angle. Opening here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Look down at that front right foot. Spiral the hands on either side of that foot. Come back down on the left knee. Bring the knees together. Push back, child's pose. If child's pose is too much for the knees or the hips, you can always kind of be up here on all fours, and you can bring the forearms down, leaving the hips high, letting the chest hang in, and look back behind the knees. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale up to all fours. Curl the back toes under. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Tip onto the balls of the feet. Straighten the legs, forward fold. You can have bent legs the whole time. Let the arms hang heavy, let the head hang heavy. Sway back and forth, ragdoll. Ragdoll. Oh. Let the head and neck be heavy, drawing down into the earth. Inhale, nice flat back. Forward fold. Bend the knees, rise all the way up. Press the hips forward. Beautiful. Open through the front body. Reach the arms up and away. Inhale. Exhale, back to perpendicular. Let the arms float down. Feel the lightness. Peeling that onion with breath. Inhale. Exhale, hands on the hips. Bring that left leg forward. High lunge. You can leave your hands on your hips or bring them up overhead. If shoulders bother you, you can cactus. It's a beautiful high lunge. Little balance here, little opening through the front hip flexor, the left hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale. Parallel that back foot to the short end of the mat. And then let's come into our warrior. Palms facing down. Gaze is over the middle finger, yeah? Inhale. Exhale. Finding the warrior here. Feeling beautiful and strong, right? Feeling the root chakra drawing up, energy from the earth, reach forward, flip the front palm, peaceful warrior. Getting that beautiful stretch all the way through the front body. Feel the hip. You can deepen that bend, or you don't have to go that deep, depending on your knees or how you're feeling this morning. Inhale. Exhale, back to warrior. That front elbow somewhere on top of the thigh. Let that top arm come all the way up. Think about pressing into that elbow. You're making space through left and right side. And you're just tipping the chest towards the heavens, yeah? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, look down at that front foot, spiral the hand on either side of that front foot. Come back on the right knee. Bring the knees together, or you can widen the knees. Push back in a child's pose. Exhaling the whole way. You can, in your child's pose, either bring your hands down and let the fingertips touch the feet, or if you'd like more of a stretch in the front body, you can bring the hands to prayer and then bring the thumb to the nape of the neck. Now that can open it up a little bit more for you in the front of the body. Feel that opening through the armpits, through the chest. It's really your choice. Or explore both, right? You can always explore and move around a little bit if you need more movement. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat, come up to all fours, curl onto the back of the toes, tip back onto the balls of the feet, straighten through the legs. Heavy forward fold. Grab for the elbow and rock back and forth. Beautiful. Come to stillness. Bring the hands above the knees. Take a look up. Forward fold. Bend the knees. Rise all the way up. Lower the shoulders away from the ears. Push the hips forward. If the shoulders are bothering you, you can always cactus here and get a little more opening through the front body. Inhale. Exhale, back to perpendicular. Bring the hands to the waist. Inhale. Exhale, reach the right foot forward. Bend the knee. High lunge. Up on the back ball of the foot. Inhale. Feel the high lunge. If you choose, rise the left arm up. You're going to feel that opening through the whole left side of the body. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand to the hip. Rise the right arm up. Inhale. Feel the opening through the front of the chest. Legs are working. Arm comes down. Come into warrior. Palms facing down. Bend through that front knee. You don't have to be very deep today. You can be just a gentle bend in the front knee. Just ensure that it's eking towards the pinky toe. You're opening through the hips. Lower the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Flip the front palm. Peaceful warrior. You can bring this back hand and wrap it around the lower back if you wish. Reaching for the hip crease. Inhale. Exhale, back through warrior. Bend that front elbow. Side angle. Arm comes up. Beautiful side angle, opening up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So here's a little change. Look down at the front right foot. We're just going to spiral the hands down on either side, but what we're going to do is go into a wide forward fold, right? So the legs are wide in the triangle posture. I've now walked my body sideways to the long edge of my mat, and I'm just going to drop my head down. Wide forward fold, opening through the inner thighs, flattening through the feet, pushing to the outer edges of my feet, relaxing my head, maybe twirling my head around a little bit, letting the top of my head draw down towards the earth, letting my shoulders draw down, and my hands placed just underneath my head gently. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Take a look up. 10th the fingers. Look up. Flatten the back. So here we're going to walk our hands back to the front of the mat. Start to turn the top of the foot towards the mat. Bend the knee and drop that back knee. Yeah. Good. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to walk this front leg and we're going to straighten it out. Good. And bend forward. And we're going to let the knee come over the ankle, opening through the back of the leg, and come back and forward and back forward. Gentle, nice, gentle yoga here. Back, straighten that front foot. Elongate the spine. And if you want, draw the chest towards the tops of the thigh. Good, coming back forward. Bring the knees together. Push back in a child's pose. Set the forehead on the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Whenever you're in child's pose, you can explore a 3-part breath if you like. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale up to all fours. Curl the back toes under. Tip onto the balls of the feet. And then begin to straighten through the legs. You can still have bent knees or completely straight, your choice. Inhale, nice flat back. Forward fold. Bend the knees, rise all the way up. Inhale. Lower the shoulders away from the ears. You can cactus if you like. Push the hips forward, open through the front of the body. Maybe feel a gentle back bend, yeah? Inhale. Exhale, back through perpendicular. Bring the hands to the hips. Left knee comes out in front. Reach through that back, right heel, yeah? Come into a high lunge. Lower the shoulders away from the ears. Keep the hands on the hips. Rise the right arm up. Just rising the right arm up, you might feel a little deeper stretch through the hip flexor, yeah? You can always make this a little deeper, yeah? Make it more active. Come into a deeper lunge if you like. Or if you want to keep it more gentle, don't bend the knee as much. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right arm back to the hip. Opposite arm comes up. Whichever side you did is fine. We'll do the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands back, both hands to the hips. Parallel that back foot to the mat. Warrior 2 on this side. Lower the shoulders away from the ears. Bend through that front knee. It doesn't matter how bent the knee is, just make sure it's tracking towards the pinky toes. Lower the shoulders away from the ears. Find that beautiful, strong warrior. Looking down the middle finger, finding your drishti. Reach forward, flip the front palm, peaceful warrior. You take this back arm and wrap it around the hip crease, opening to the right shoulder a little more. Deepening the stretch by reaching through the elbow. Beautiful, gentle stretch here. Gentle doesn't mean it's not deep. It just means we're moving a little slower today. A little more awareness. Come back through warrior. Bend through that front elbow. Top arm comes up. Opening through side angle here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to look down at that front knee, that left leg. Spiral the hands down on the inside of that left leg. Then walk yourself to the long end of the mat. Yeah. And we're going to make sure we're in a nice wide forward fold. Dropping the chest down, dropping the top of the head down towards the earth. You can thread the hands through, back to the palms on the mat, back to the hands on the mat, whichever is comfortable for you. Inhale. Exhale. Walk the hands back underneath the face. Tent the fingers, beautiful flat back. And then we're going to walk the hands over to the left side. If you have the flexibility, you can bring the left hand onto the ankle, the right hand on top of that, and bow forward. Or you can just have everything out in front of the toe and bow forward. Your choice on the stretch. Inhale. On the hand placement, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, take a look up, walk back through center. Walk to the opposite side, and once again, the hands can be in front of the foot. It's a different side, so maybe explore taking the right hand on top of the ankle, left hand on top of that, and deepening the stretch. You might have a different flexibility left to right side, and in yoga, we're looking to even it out, but it doesn't mean we can't explore different feelings from left to right side. Look up, walk back through center. Nice flat back, inhale. Exhale, we're going to come back through forward, walk the hands back to the front of the mat, bend through the front knee, come on the back of the right ball of the foot. Bring that right knee down. And right here, you can either leave the back toe uncurled now, Walk the hands back and stretch the leg back. Walk forward, open up. Explore here, right? There's no one way to do this. You can explore your flexibility, going through your mobility, right? See where you're at. See what's comfortable. Maybe you want to find an edge, or maybe you don't today. Your choice. Back and forth. One more time, back. Beautiful, bring that leg forward, bring the hands forward. Bring the knees to meet. You can widen the knees now. Inhale. Exhale in a child's pose. Breath and movement. Settle down here, maybe just a little bit. The chest might come a little closer to the mat because the knees are wider, yeah? And you might put your forehead on the mat. And the nose might be a little squished. That's okay. Just continue to breathe through the nose. Constricted breath. I'd like you to bring the hands a little bit underneath the shoulders now. Lift the head off the mat. Bring the knees a little closer, yeah? And so, now that we have gonna put our forehead on the mat, and we're gonna bring our hands underneath our shoulders, and we're just gonna roll onto the top of our head, yeah? Roll onto the top of our head. We're gonna find that little spot that when we were babies, it was that little soft spot, yeah? I have a clip. If you have any clips or anything on the top of the head, or remove them now, find that little spot, put a little pressure into the top of the head. Not too much, being gentle with the neck, and then maybe rolling around on the top of the head. This can be such a beautiful practice. If you've never done it, it can feel like bubbles and pops on the top of the head. Soft massage, but also prep. One day, if you ever wanted to work towards headstand, you get a little pressure, gentle pressure on the top of the head, yeah? And we're messing with the sinuses a little bit here. Rolling around, flipping ourselves upside down with a little pressure on the top of the head. Rolling around left and right. And feeling complete here. Rolling back in a child's pose. Pushing back into your child's pose. Inhale. Feel any pulsing, streaming, tingling sensations you might have in the head, dripping down into the neck, into the face. Inhale. Exhale up to all fours. If you feel dizzy, just take your time getting back into the postures and catching back up. Bring that right knee, that right foot between the hands, that right knee and the chest. Make connection, tent the fingers, stretch forward. Nice, beautiful, long spine. We're going to bring the right hand to the inside of that foot. And we're going to make connection with the right and left knee, drawing the left arm up. Deep stretch here. And twist, yeah? Squeeze in the knee and the shoulder blade together for a beautiful torso twist here. And bring the hand down. Counter twist. Keep that knee hugged inside. If this left knee bothers you, by all means, bring a blanket underneath the knee. Bring the hand down. Inhale. Bring the knees together. Exhale. Inhale the opposite knee in. Left or whichever knee you're working on. Bring the hands to the inside. Make connection with the knee and the shoulder. Counter twist. Oh, beautiful torso twist here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hand down. Left arm comes up. Counter twist. Or the opposite arm. Just do left and right. Make sure you do both sides. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hand down. Bring the knees together. Push back into child's pose. Exhale into child's pose. Inhale. Exhale up to all fours. If you like to just cross over the ankles and bring them straight through, go ahead and do so. Or you can just swoop the ankles over to the right side and bring the legs out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall, staff pose. If the lower back bothers you, right? Some people it does. You can bring that blanket and put it underneath the buttocks to lift the hips once again. we're gonna go into a forward fold. So if you know you have tight hamstrings or tight knees, not tight knees, but tight calves, you can bring a blanket or a block underneath the knees to bring a little ease and gentle to this posture, gentleness. Arms come up, lower the shoulders away from the ears. Feel nice and tall. Reach up, act like you have a beach ball between the hands and you're really reaching through the elbows, finding that length. You can feel your sits bones into the mat. Flex the feet and draw the top of the chest towards the tops of the feet, holding the belly in, holding the belly in. Nice long spine, and then once you feel yourself beginning to bend at the waist, let the back round. So your hands might come to your knees, your shins are further. Let the nose come down towards the knees. Feel that deep stretch to the back of the legs, up into the buttocks where the hamstring and the buttocks meet, down into the calves. You can rock back and forth, beginning to feel the sits bones lengthening. Keep the belly hollowed out, protecting the lower back. So we've hinged at the hip crease and then bent and rounded at the waist. So the lower back is super protected in this posture. You can explore a 3-part breath here. Really getting into the back of the legs. So many benefits to a forward fold, the staff forward fold. So many emotional benefits, physical benefits. I know we see it as stretching to the back of the legs, but there are many more benefits to this posture. If you're in the middle of a 3-part breath, complete that now. And then begin to push into the legs and rise. Beautiful options here. Removing that blanket block, or if you had nothing, that's fine. And begin to bend this left leg, bring it to the inside of the thigh. Flex that thigh. So I widened my right leg a little bit, yeah? Arms come up and overhead, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. I'm gonna turn a little bit towards my straightened leg, and then I'm just gonna bow forward, yeah? Bow forward. I can grab for my foot, but if you can grab for your knee, your ankle, your shin, wherever you can, that's fine. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Draw the nose towards the knee, right? So we're getting deep stretch to the back of the right leg, but here we're also working through the whole backside body, back into the deep hip, into the kidney area, the thoracic, yeah? And then relax the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Look up, push into the leg and rise. I like to push into the leg because it lessens the stress in the lower back when you come up, yeah? So we want to relax the lower back. We don't want to intensify anything back there right now. Bringing this foot in, opposite foot. My left foot is stretched out. My left foot is toes are drawn up if you can't see them. Bring the arms up. Turn the torso towards the straight leg and bow forward towards this way. This side always feels so different for me than the other side, and that's very normal. But that's why I practice both sides to really begin to even out my left and right side, begin to balance the body once again. Inhale. Feeling that nice deep twist to the whole right side, getting into the kidneys, into the hips. Yeah. Blood flow to the torso area. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Begin to rise, pushing into the leg. Open the legs nice and wide. I'm in a nice V here. I've got my feet flexed, yeah? And so you can go as wide as you like here. Feeling the sits bones, maybe moving the flesh away from the sits bones. Sitting up nice and tall. Feeling that length in the spine. Opening through the collarbones, yeah? Bringing this right palm onto the top of the thigh, the right forearm, back of the right forearm. My palm is facing up. I'm going to bring the left arm up, and I'm going to slide my arm down the leg, reaching over towards that right toe. But I'm really going to push the back of my forearm and elbow into my leg and get a twist here. So I'm twisting the chest up towards the heavens. I'm going to look up. So you might not come as low as you like. Flex the feet. That's your anchoring. Your heels are digging into the carpet or the floor, getting a nice deep stretch to the whole left side of the body. But you're really getting a twist. You're twisting the chest up towards the heavens. The heart chakra up towards the heavens. Inhale. Exhale, rise. Inhale, we're going to go to the opposite side. So the forearm, palms facing up, resting on the left leg. Right arm comes up, lower the shoulder away from the ear. Find length first, yeah? Find length of the right and left side of the body. Press the elbow into that leg, and then begin to come on over, yeah? And then we're gonna rotate the chest towards the heavens. Dig the heels into the mat, that's your grounder. I just had a nice couple of pops and cracks in my spine. Felt good, that had to happen. Leaning. You know, it's like you're reaching for your toes, yeah? Inhale. Exhale. Relax the face, relax the neck, relax the head, yeah? Don't bring tension into the upper body. You're grounded through the heels, through the sits bones. Inhale. Exhale, rise. Ah, that felt nice. Bring the feet together. Wrap the hands around the balls of the feet and just butterfly it out. And exhale. You can come to stillness if you like. Really begin to draw the knees away, draw the heels towards the sits bones. If you like, you can bring the elbows to the outside of the shins. Get that pressure. Roll the shoulders back and away, lengthen the spine, and then come down a little bit. Yeah, a deep stretch in the inner thighs, the outer hips. Relax through the knees, relax the face. Try a 3-part breath here. See what that feels like. Yeah, maybe you'll like it. Trying the breath in different postures just brings interesting awareness to the postures, to your breath, and it just allows you to continue to focus on this moment, the here and now, the intention of your yoga. Traveling within, peeling away the layers of the onion that are within. On your next exhale, rise. Now we're going to slide our hands up our shins, bring them to the outside of the knees. Using arm strength, draw the knees together. Bring your hands around your shins. Bow your head towards your knees. Give yourself a nice squeeze here. Oh, beautiful squeeze. Blow your knees a kiss. Mwah, mwah. I love my knees. Look up. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms. So here, if you like to do a little spinal rocking, go ahead and do so. It's so good for you. So you can bring the hands behind you, roll the shoulders, and maybe just rock. Yeah? And if you don't like to rock onto the neck, you don't have to. Just take a gentle spinal rock. Doesn't have to be too intense. Just beginning to massage the spine. Gentle spinal rock. When I first started yoga, I never really liked this. But now I've fallen in love with it. And now, the next time you come up, sit up, roll the shoulders down and away. Inhale. Arms up and overhead. Feeling the core. Inhale. If you like to just roll on down, go ahead. If you want to come down in a gentle way, bring the hands down behind you. Forearms. And then shoulder blades. Oh, reach the hands up and overhead for a deep stretch. Wiggle through the hips and the ribs. Inhale. Exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Do a little massage in the lower back. We'll do one last posture here. Bring the feet underneath the knees, down below you. And we're going to bring the palms down beside us. And we're going to do a couple of bridges here. So inhale. Exhale, rise the hips up. You don't have to be too intense. You can just take nice, gentle bridges, opening through the hips. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last bridge, we're going to inhale up. You can stay up. If you want to explore a 3-part breath, you can try it. Inhale. Exhale. Natural inhale. Exhale, lower down. Oh, that feels good. I'd like you to draw the knees into your chest now. Give yourself a nice squeeze, maybe massage the lower back. Bring the arms out to capital T, palms facing down. Let the knees roll over to the left side. The higher the knees are into the chest, the more protective the lower back. Look down that right arm. Nice deep twist here. You can straighten that top leg. If you want a little more opening through the buttocks, through the back of the leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bend that knee. Draw yourself back in through center. Dropping down the opposite side. Yeah. Face the palms up if you like. You can trade. Let the shoulders be on the mat. Look down that left arm. You can straighten that top leg if you choose. But you don't have to stay gentle. You can keep the knees bent. Looking down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale back through center. Beautiful. Set the feet down on the floor. Slide the left heel away. Slide the right heel away. Bring the hands down by your hips. Palms facing up. Traditional Shavasana. Traditional corpse pose. Relaxation. Make any last minute wiggles till you're nice and flat on the mat. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Releasing control over the breath now. Letting go. Letting the body breathe itself. Letting the muscles sink into gravity. Feeling heavy, heavy bones here. Taking rest. Staying in this deep relaxation, allowing for your body to sink deeper into the breath, allowing yourself to peel away the onion of the energy layers, thinking about checking in once again with your koshas, the 5 energy layers, the bliss body, the yoga body, the mental body, physical body, the emotional body. Once again, checking in with no judgment. Just notice what you notice. Exploring during these meditations, during these shavasanas. Slowly begin to wiggle through fingers and toes. Nodding the head, yes and no. Rotating through ankles and wrists. Reaching the arms overhead for a gentle stretch. Rolling over to your favorite side this morning. Choosing here and now. Pushing up into a seated posture with your eyes closed or a downcast gaze. Palms facing up, resting. Backs of hands on the knees. allowing the chin to be parallel to the mat. Inhale. Drawing the hands to heart center, rising the sternum to meet the thumbs, bowing your head towards the tips of your fingers. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye.